back down on the pits. I was going to go over into the hard lake, but it was too busy. Anglers everywhere, so spring's here and the fish are biting. So I've come over onto the noisy road pit. I think I might have another run, so we'll quickly do this. Yeah, bobbin's just gone up. So I just had this nice one, first cast, 5 minutes and off it went. Fish around about 15 or 16. Good start. Looks like it could be a busy day. Getting back and see if there's a fish on the other rod. There was a fish on the other rod. I've got 2 fish in the net now. So I had that first one within 5 minutes, was just photographing it, and I think you heard the beep 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 beep, line pulled up tight, fish on the other rod. So I've quickly got the first one back in the water, put the net back together, and look what we got. That first one was about 15. I reckon that second one's a 20. Right, let's see if we can get this lot sorted out. Well, what a crazy start. I can't believe it. 2 fish in the net, yeah? You've already seen the first one. And this is a good 20, this one. So what a start. And there you go, 2 fish at once. We just put those 2 fish back, cast it out, and literally within a minute, I doubt if the PVA bag had even melted. And this one was tearing off. Gave me a right run around, this did. Got me caught up in the pads down there, so I put the rod down and it pulled out a bit of line and I got it. I can't believe it, it's absolute carnage here. You know, 3 fish in the first 15 minutes, and another fish with a rig in its mouth swam across the other line just while I was dealing with that last fish. So it's absolute mental, absolute carnage. Look at my swim. Collapsed net on the ground. No rods, no rods in the water. There's my 2 rods there. Better get the baits cast back out then, see if I can get another 1 or 2 or 3. Right, so I'm just about to cast out again after a crazy mad sort of 20 minutes, quarter of an hour. This is the rig I'm using, look. Little PVA mesh bag there, full of various size pellets. Little pink pop-up, fished about 1 inch off the bottom. Small sort of 1.5 to 2 ounce lead on a lead clip system. The leader just behind. Couldn't be simpler. Chuck it out there and catch the carp. Let's have another go. See if I can get 2 rods out this time. saw that, I cast it out, just dealing with the second rod, the PVA bag kind of even melted. And we're in again. I just heard the clutch scream. It's just getting ready to put another bag on the other rod. I'll tell you what, that bait's been out there 30 seconds probably. I'll time it later on the video. But you saw me cast out, turned around, off it went. Like I said, trying to get 2 rods in the water is absolutely crazy. Got 1 rod in the water then, and off it went. I don't think this one's going to get me in the lilies, because that last one just caught it right down the left bank there. So this one's keeping straight out. Don't feel a particularly big one. Could be a common the way this one's sitting about. is going on? That's the fourth fish, and I've only had baits in the water for three minutes total, something like that. As soon as I'm casting out, the things are just screaming off. I can't even get 2 rods in the water, and this looks like another decent fish too. So let's have a look at it and then see if we can get 2 rods in the water. Madness. Well, there we go, 4th fish of the day. 4th fish in the first half hour, you know. 3 minutes, the bait's been in the water. I've just been getting run after run after run. And this is another cracking fish. This one isn't far off 20 either. I haven't weighed it yet, but I reckon this is around about, maybe just under 20. Not 19 to 20, something like that. Nice fish. Fought well, as you saw. Bit of a strange netting, it sort of virtually hit the bank and I had to sweep the net around and get it, but we got him. 4th fish of the day. 4th fish of the morning. 4th fish of the first half hour. Yeah, just weighed it, bang on 20. That's the 3rd 20 of the morning. I've had a 15, 16, 21 and a half, 21 and now 20. Right, see if I can get both those rods in the water now. Well, it's taken a lot of effort, but look what I've just done. If you look carefully, you'll be able to see that I managed to get 2 rods out. I don't know what the time is now, but it's probably only about 8:30 or something stupid. 9 o'clock. But it's been crazy hectic. I mean, I was trying to get 2 rods out. I've had those 4 fish, just bang, 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 one after another. Got 2 rods cast out. Thought, yes, finally got 2 rods cast out. I was just sinking the lines, and the bobbins were just beep, beep, beep as the line was sinking, and then wallops, off it went again. Literally, I just cast it out again. 30 seconds in the water, no more than 30 seconds. You know, I was still hovering over the rod, sinking the line. So I got it all the way in. That one went to the right. I was just putting a bit of pressure on it to stop it getting down into those sunken trees and reeds there. And the hook pulled out on that one, so I lost that one. So I just put a new PVA bag on, PVA mesh stocking, whacked it out there, and look, 2 rods out there. I don't know how much longer for, because they're really feeding hard today. Must be the few days of sun we've had. You know, it's been quite warm the last few days, clear blue skies. It's definitely warmed up a bit. Spring's definitely on its way, although the nights have been a little bit nippy. You know, a bit of ground frost, sort of 3 or 4 degrees when I drove down this morning. A lot warmer than that now, obviously. But I'm not feeling the cold at all. I'm absolutely roasting. You know, I haven't even sat down yet. I haven't even had a cup of tea. It's been that hectic, literally. And we're off again. Absolutely crazy. I can't keep the bait in the water for more than a couple of minutes and I'm getting a run. And we're into another one. Literally, that one was out there. That was the one that I lost the fish on. Put a new bag on, flicked it out there as I just said. It's been out there for a couple of minutes. And we've got another one on. This carry, so I'm going to run out of batteries on the GoPro. crazy, that one. I suspected it was a small common, and it is. There you go. Just a little common, about 7 or 8 pounds. Right, so sorry about that. Rudely interrupted there by a run, small common. Fifth one of the day from 6 runs, and it's only about 9, half 9. Right, let's see if we can get the second rod out again. Right, so finally I've settled down. I've got 2 rods out. I've just tidied up the swim a bit. Just checked my watch clock, and it's only 9:30 now. So all that action that you've just seen was in an hour and a half. I started fishing at 8 o'clock, and it just went crazy right from the start. So, and I honestly don't think that's the end of it too. You know, I mean, they're obviously feeding hard today, those fish. Weather's warming up and everything, so I'm almost certain there's going to be more to come. You know, I've got the rest of the day. We're only an hour and a half into the session, and I've got until, you know, 7 o'clock this evening, so plenty more time. Who knows what could happen. Been a little bit of a lull in activity, but it's about 11:15 now, so I've had a couple of hours of rest, which was nice. A cup of tea, settled down, but soon after a recast, only been out there 5 minutes again, a recast seems to prompt him. Off it went. It's another small common. And there he goes. So I didn't get a shot of that one, you know, must have seen a bit of splashing about then, but it was a nice immaculate little common, probably around about 9 or 10 pounds, something like that. 6th fish of the day, so can't be bad. Well, we're in again. I've just changed the rig. Changed it from my normal braided hook link, because I've been getting a few little hiccups and it's dropping it, so I've put on one of these new stiff Ronnie rig, spinner rig things, and within 5 minutes it's gone on a hook one, so there could be something in it. That's food for thought, isn't it? You know, I mean, I've been getting quite a few of these takes where, and then the rig gets dropped. You know, it's that really soft, supple braid, and I think they're just picking it up and shaking it out. You know, so for the first time, I've tried one of these new rigs. I've come off of my ever faithful braided hook links which I've been using for about 40 years, and I've tried one of these stiff boom things with swivels and everything on it, and what looks like an oversized hook for a tiny little tiny pop-up with a size 6 hook. It looks horrendous, and all these swivels and clips and things, it looks horrendous. But I've just chucked it out there after getting a lot of drop takes, and I've landed a nice common, so there's obviously something in it. You know, it's a good hooking rig, so maybe I should start using them. Anyway, let's have a look at this lovely common. So here's the rig I was talking about. This stiff boom, you know, it's like 25-30 pound line, that is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like an oversized hook there with my little pop-up, a bit of shrink tube, a ring, sort of a swivel, all kinds of stuff going on there. But I think the idea is it just sits on the bottom like that, and if a fish picks it up and drops it, it just resets itself because of the stiffness, rather than landing in a tangled clump like my braid does. So it's worked. Right, let's have a look at this fish. 2 upper double commons here. So there's the first one, absolute stunner. This is close to 20 pounds, this one. And there's the other one. This one's around about 15-16 pounds, maybe a little bit more. What a brace, fantastic. How about that? That's a handful, isn't it? That's a handful. What a brace. Nearly 40 pounds of fish there. What a day I'm having. Well, this has been the trend for the day, you know. It goes a little while without getting anything. So I wind in the rods, put fresh mesh bags on, chuck them out there, and within 5 minutes, one of the rods goes off. And on this occasion, while I was playing it in, the other rod was screaming off. Now, there was nothing I could do about it. The rod was just... the reel was in a way. The rod tip bent round, but I had to quickly get the first one in the net. So I got the first one in the net, which is a nice common. As soon as I got it in the net, I turned to the other rod and just had a mammoth fight with that thing, and that's a nice mirror. And there's a possibility they could both be 20s. The mirror is certainly a 20, and I haven't even seen it yet, so let's have a look at it. There you go. Two nice fish there. Chunky mirror and a chunky common. Right, let's get them unhooked and have a look at them. Second double take of the day. Last time it was 2 commons. This time it's a cracking common and a cracking mirror. And I should think they're both 20 pounders, those two. The mirror's definitely a 20. I'll weigh it in a minute. Looks about 21, 22. The common looks around about 20. So what a result. Well, I can't believe what's happening. I just had 2 runs at the same time. Virtually at the same time. Here's the first one. Pushing 20 pound this is. This common. Absolutely cracking fish. Beauty. And here's a cracking 20 pound plus mirror. And there's another one on the recast. Mid-double, this one. But they're coming thick and fast now. Now it's getting to the evening period. I've run out of battery on the GoPro, so I'm having to do it on the old iPhone. So I hope they turn out okay, but another nice mirror carp. Right, well that's got that one back. As I say, it was a nice mirror, around about 15, mid-doubles that one. I've I've actually got one rod fishing at the moment, which has been norm for the day, you know. I mean, crikey, I've been getting so many runs here. One rod goes off, then the other one goes off while I'm playing the fish, and then two rods go off at the same time, recast them back out, not even got time to sit down, bang, off it goes again. You know, it's been absolutely crazy. I've actually lost count of the amount of fish that I've caught today. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the videos and add it all up. What a crazy hectic day. And it's about 6:15 now, so it's getting near to the end of the session. It's just started to drizzle a little bit, so I think what I'm going to do is call it a day slightly early. I was going to pack up at 7, but you know, I've completely filled my boots today, so I'm going to pack up a little bit early and get off before the rain comes. So brilliant session, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.